Minds Matter Bay Area is 14 years strong, and in these 14 years, we would not be where we are today if not for the love, the dedication, and the unwavering support of the volunteers and the people who volunteer their time to give all of their resources, or as best they can, to this organization. Tonight, we celebrate two of these people. I'm going to invite them up on stage with me. One of them is Tran. Tran, if you can make your way on stage. And the second is Niharika Ray. I'm going to give them time to make their way on stage as well. And as they're making their way on stage, here's what I want to say. There are a lot of education nonprofits, not only in this country, but even in this city, even in this region that we so proudly serve. And a lot of people talk about programs and services, rightly so, because of course, what our students experience partially is the specific programs and services and curriculum that we support them through. So that's incredibly important. We place a lot of emphasis on it as an organization. But I've always believed that our secret sauce as an organization, our secret sauce, is actually two things. One is the unique quality of the people we bring into this org, the unique quality of the people. And by that I mean, obviously, the tremendous resources, knowledge, expertise, experience that folks bring, but also I think the dedication, the deep level of commitment. You know, our entry-level role in this organization is to be a mentor for 3 years. It's a pretty high bar for someone just coming in for the first time. So it's a tremendously dedicated organization that brings together people that are really, really in it. So that's the first thing that I think makes us unique and is part of our secret sauce. The second thing that I think is really important is that as we bring these incredible people into the organization, we invite them to build the best, deepest, the most meaningful relationships, first and foremost with our students. Recently there was a study that came out, I think from Bloomberg, where they had invested in a series of remote learning, college counseling, sort of services, and found that there wasn't a ton of impact that happened coming out of those supports. And the reason is very simple, because impact is grounded in trust, and trust is grounded in relationships. The more you know someone, the more our students trust the people in front of them that come work with them every single week, the more likely they are to truly benefit from the resources that our mentors, our instructors, our volunteer leaders, our associate board members, our board members, and all of y'all have to bring. So that's what I want to celebrate tonight in Long and Niharika. I'm going to introduce them both, and then they're going to speak to you directly. I'm going to start with Long. Long started in our organization in 2016 as a mentor to Ariana Martinez. Ariana recently graduated from Bryn Mawr, so she went to Bryn Mawr in 2019, graduated in 2023. Long continues to keep in touch. And Long has continued himself in his journey. So 2016 to today, 2024, 8 years. In that time, Long was a part of our inaugural, so he was basically a part of the founding team of our first associate board. And he's been on that associate board now into its sixth cohort. Long, I really think, that quote, you're the hero, you're not the hero we deserve, but you're the hero we need. That's Long. Long has been there since the beginning when we were just putting ourselves together as an associate board with spit and glue, right? Through the pandemic, through remote times, trying to build a team out of that. And we could not have done it without Long's indefatigable spirit, him always coming in when he was needed, having this sixth sense for where he is needed most. He is one of the original builders of Minds Matter Bay Area, and we would not be here without him. So tonight is an opportunity to thank him for his leadership, for his service, and for all that will come in the years to come. Right, Long? For another 80 years? That's right? Okay, great, wonderful. Thank you so much, Long. Nahar, thank you. Yeah, that's right. also want to take a moment to introduce Niharika Ray. Niharika Ray, if you want to step a little bit closer to the center. Niharika's also been in this organization since 2016. Niharika started out as a volunteer math instructor for 2 years. Then she moved into an instruction lead role, leading a team of instructors. And then from there, led a class around community engagement for our students. And then, as we entered the pandemic, she bravely agreed to sign on as one of our steering executive volunteer leaders, becoming co-chief community officer. And then about almost 3 years ago at this point, at that point, I was the only full-time staff member, was looking for the right second person, my work spouse, and found Niharika was absolutely the right person, and she became our chief operating officer and has been in that role for the past almost 3 years at this point. When I look at Niharika, I really think about the love that you've poured into this organization. All the things that we said tonight about the growth that we've done as an org, becoming regional, serving San Jose students alongside San Francisco students, and continuing to aspire as a thought leader. Couldn't have done that without my best partner, Niharika Ray. So thank you as well. Can we give a huge round of applause for Niharika Ray as well? I'm going to now yield the stage to them to give their remarks and then prepare plaques and bouquets to embarrass them further with in just a moment. I'm going to hand you the mic.
Thank you. Wow, I actually prepared all of my remarks thinking I'd go after Niharika, so this throws me for a little bit of a loop. But thank you so much, Irene. Obviously, Minds Matter Bay has been a huge part of my life over the last, amazing to say it, but last 8 years now. And so I'm incredibly humbled to receive this recognition. And again, it's been such a wonderful journey, starting as a mentor and then really joining the inaugural associate board and just watching the growth that we've had over the last several years. Obviously expanding to San Jose, so special shout out to the San Jose team. I think they're all mostly here in the front. And I think this award really should go to all the volunteers, both past and present, who've built the foundation for what we are today, especially expanding into San Jose, rebranding as Minds Matter Bay, where a few years ago it was just Minds Matter San Francisco. So obviously, again, this should go to everyone who's put in all of the work over the last 14 years. On a very personal note, it was just a tremendous journey myself, being involved first as a mentor and watching my mentee, Ariana, kind of grow, evolve as a person, go off to college, successfully finish college, and it's been such a rewarding journey. And obviously, I'm still here after almost a decade, dating myself here, but still here after almost a decade because I truly believe in our mission and the impact that we do, and really excited to see how we continue to grow and increase our scale and outreach. So I'll pass it over to Niharika.
Man, I really wish I had gone first this time. After that. Honestly, echoing a lot of what Long said, I'm honored to get this award, but I don't feel like this is one that I can take for myself. I've been lucky enough to be a part of a huge community, a growing community of Minds Matter Bay volunteers and mentees, and this award is really as much as it is mine as everybody else. As Irene mentioned, I started as an instructor 8 years ago, and for some reason, my instruction leads at the time, I think it was Andrew and Hanmei, they saw how passionate I was about SAT math for some reason, and then decided that they should let me run with that passion. And from then on, I just found a community of leaders who really let me build and shape the program in the ways that I could really serve our community. After that came Sarah Mirza and Vanessa Kwong. Those were actually our former 2 Commendation of the CEO award winners. They actually convinced me, nudged me, shoved me into a steering role. I didn't think I could do it, and they said that I could, and that's how I ended up on steering. But I think more than anyone, this award actually goes to our current San Francisco and San Jose steerings. So Erin Rohini, I see you over there. Greta and Kathy, Austin, sorry, I can't see all of you. Venkat, Ryan, Annie, Jacqueline, Matt, Mary. Thank you for teaching me what it means to lead a team of leaders. I've grown more in this past year or 2 than I think I have in the other 4, 6 that I've been a part of Minds Matter, so thank you. And to our incredible mentees, I think Susanna T. and Jonah back there somewhere. And all of our Mentee alumni, thank you for letting me be a part of your journey in some way. But most importantly, thank you, Irene, for believing in me and trusting me enough to be your second, to be your work spouse. This wouldn't be possible without you. Thank you.